Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Killman is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Decksperiment. And in this one, I'm heading into the past a little bit, because I wanted to explore whether or not a big priest deck could survive in the Witchwood meta without a card like Barnes, or a card like Yashiraj, which was really the big, incredible combo that could really make Big Priest so darn competitive in those past metas. It was one of the best decks in the game. And although it loses Barnes and Yashiraj, two of its best cards, it still has things like Shadow Essence, and there are still some big scary minions you can cheat into play a little bit sooner, so maybe we gave up on the Big Priest archetype a little too soon. That is essentially the question that I wanted to set out to answer in this Decksperiment. So that said, let's go ahead and jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Big Witchwood is the important part. Big Priest in Witchwood. Can we do it? Can it be done? Is it possible? Because, of course, Barnes is gone, and Yashiraj is gone, but Shadow Essence is still around, which means you can get dudes cheated into the field early. Basically the same as, you know, like Possessed Lackey and Dark Pact. If I can think of English. So, is it possible to still build a good Big Priest deck? I don't know. There's a couple challenges, I think, in that you lost some board clears. Things like Dragonfire Potion is gone, so that kind of makes it harder. But you definitely need a lot of board clears to survive in a Big Priest environment, because you just... you have to stay alive long enough for your stuff to impact the board, right? Did we also lose Shadow Word Horror? Is that also gone? Oh, man. This is actually legit going to be tough. I don't know if we have enough board clears. It's like we're really quickly going to solve this riddle. Do we have enough ways to deal with boards? Like, is Paladin just going to overwhelm us? Because Duskbreaker, of course, is sort of your other board clear. But without a Duskbreaker... we also need Spellstones. Obviously, we need Psychic Scream. We want to run big stuff, like Obsidian Statue is our best bet. Free from Ambers are good. And what other big stuff do we want to run? Lich King, of course. Malagos, Ysera. We could run a Malagos. There's no Deathwing Dragonlord. There's, this is 4 minions. We kind of need more than that, I think. Could run like Malagos and Prophet Velen, but I think that's too much together. Run Gruul? I honestly don't hate the idea. That's kind of a cool idea. Because it does snowball no matter when you pull it out. Like, it gets bigger and bigger. It becomes a pretty crazy threat. Mossy Horror could work as a board clear. The problem with using a minion for board clear, and the same reason we can't use Duskbreaker, is because it kills your Shadow Essence, right? That's why Priest needed spells, specifically. Any minion you run disrupts your combo stuff. Suddenly you don't get an amazing minion off of Shadow Essence, right? And that becomes a big problem. I honestly don't hate Gruul. The problem is he doesn't have Taunt, and I think that's actually a big issue. So we're at 25 cards. We're honestly kind of close to where I think we need to be. Any cheap stuff we want to run? Psionic Probe, stuff like that? I don't... Divine Hymn is good. We actually need heals. That's good. That's going to be important. Heals are good. Can't really run cheap minions. What about Twilight's Call? It's really good with Obsidian Statue, but that's our only Death Rattle minions. So this is the kind of card that's going to be dead until we get Obsidian Statue. And do I even have enough big minions? Is this enough for our Spellstones and enough for our Shadow Essence? I guess so. I mean, you don't really need that many. What about Shadow Madness? Oh, Eternal Servitude. Oh my god, I totally forgot. How come nobody told me this yet? Chat! We gotta have Eternal Servitude. That's half the point. Chat, there it is. Somebody said it. Feek, thank you. Yeah, a couple people said it. There you guys are. Thank you guys. Wow. Keep reminding me if I missed that one. Jeez. That's like half the point. Twilight's Call. Is this worth it? Does this work with both Obsidian? Do both Obsidian statues have to die, or does this work more like the Spellstone? Because I would love 1/1 Obsidian statues, frankly. That's fine, because the death rattle is so good. But it might be too hard to get off, because there's going to be so many points where... What about just like a Holy Fire? Kind of like that. Just a little bit more life gain, occasionally. Some removal on mid-size stuff. 1 Silence? Yeah, Silence can be good. What do we want to use Silence against right now, though? How do we beat... let's talk about what do we beat. We beat Paladin just by stabilizing big taunts and removal. We beat Warlock by outvaluing them with, like, Spellstones and stuff. Just getting a bunch of big dudes and Lich King cards and stuff. Who do we use the Silence against? We beat Druid and Spiteful stuff with Shadow Word Deaths. And maybe just big dudes. I don't know that we really need a Silence. Why did you used to run Silence? I remember there used to be 1 Silence you'd run in a Big Priest, but I don't remember why. Why didn't someone say Dullmaster? No, I don't want to run Dullmaster, guys. It's really bad off of Shadow Essence. Because we only have 4 minions we can actually draw. Why would we... The odds of us drawing a minion the same turn that we play Dullmaster is, like, incredibly low. So whenever you draw a minion, we're not... We have a... At any given point in the game, we're going to have, like, a 1 out of 5 chance to draw a doll? Or, I mean, a minion? Like, I don't think that makes sense. I don't think Dullmaster is at all good. Often it would just be a 2/6 we resurrect off Eternal Servitude. That sucks. The odds of drawing a minion is, like, tiny. Chameleos we can't run either, guys, because of Shadow Essence. We have to run just big minions. I think we have to stick to big dudes. That's kind of the point. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. We could go the Velen Mally line, but I still don't think that's right. I mean, it might be good, but it actually might be even better, because it has a like certified distinct win condition, but I don't want to run Mind Blast and stuff right now. I want to go for more value. Like, kind of like the big priest of old, not a big combo priest. So we'll try it. We'll see. I bet it loses, but I like to see if it wins. We weren't having any luck actually tryharding. You have 2 Mass Dispels. Ah, then we don't need the Silence. Perfect. Regis then says we don't need any silences. That is correct. Yeah, we don't need silences. The priest card called Silence. The 0 mana silent. It's literally called Silence. I'm not saying the effect. I'm saying the silence. I may not have actually been saying that. I don't know. But it's easy to cover and pretend I was. It's definitely easy to cover and pretend I was. Mind Control might actually not be bad with, like, Void Lords and stuff, honestly. Mind Control could be possible. Have you tried Even Shaman yet? We have. Have I seen Infinity War? I have, yep. Why no Deathwing? Deathwing is not really very good off Shadow Essence as itself, right? Like, the rest of these are really good off Shadow Essence because they specifically do something. They either generate you a card or have lifesteal or taunt. Deathwing would just be a 5/5. Like, yeah, it'd be okay to resummon a 12/12 sometimes because it's so big. But it's not going to give you value in and of itself off of Shadow Essence, right? Other than just being a 5/5. MLTG, I might have inferred. I'm just being silly, basically. I probably did, in fact. But I do like Mass Dispel, for the record. To answer the root of the question, I think Mass Dispel will be very helpful for us. It's good against a lot of different Paladin boards and Warlock boards and just boards. Even, like, Mind Blast Priest right now is running it, so... Sorta good? I mean, I probably have to do it. Oh, God. Ancient Watcher, huh? Mass Dispel is... would normally be awesome, but he has a freaking Ancient Watcher. Ugh. That is... Normally you'd love to see Ancient Watcher. And normally you'd love to see Mass Dispel, but because of the interaction between the two, that's like the worst possible state. I love it. We're just screwed now. We can Mass Dispel now, but there's too many stats on board.
Infinity War. Spoiler. Bruce Willis was dead the whole time and Snape kills Dumbledore.
Oh my god, dude, you're banned! Okay, Obsidian Statue is obviously not great against stubborn gastropods. I wonder if we can... Let's see, 5, 6, 9, 13... we can heal to 21. So you would still need 8. Well, that might be a counter spell too, though. Oh god, we're just it's game over.
Aha!
I'm actually not. I'm giving him extra damage here. Basically, I'm preventing him from making more dudes, but I'm giving him extra damage. This backfired about as hard as it could have. I think. I'm not sure we could have backfired harder there. Everything went wrong. Oh god. Everything went wrong. Dragonfire Potion would have been nice. There you go. What if he makes Doomsayer? It didn't matter. He was gonna kill us anyway. It didn't. By the time we Mass Dispelled, like the turn we Mass Dispel, if he makes a Doomsayer, he gets to attack again. Well, no, he actually doesn't get to attack again, does he? No, he would, because he wouldn't be making the Doomsayer until he was already his turn. So he would have put us to 2, right? We would have been at 4 because we would have hero powered instead. And then he would have had an entire turn to kill us with the fireball the same as he did. It wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, that didn't go so well. Did not go as intended. Although we had the good Shadow Essence lined up, we just couldn't cast it because of the stupid counterspell. So basically, every single action was perfect. I love it. That was great. This deck seems good, Kappa. That's why we're here. That's why you definitely need Holy Smite. Yeah, maybe Holy Smite. I don't like how it's a dead draw a lot of the time, but it certainly is handy against some kinds of boards. That's true. A hunter that did not... He didn't play a card on turn 2. He's not Baku. It's probably a Spell Hunter, right? I think I'll just go ahead and take the Spirit Lash. No, let's see. We're on coin. He goes into turn 5. He passes back to us. It's 5. We can coin a 6 on his turn where he summons all his dudes. I'm actually just gonna take the other Shadow Visions because I don't know what I need to do yet, and we basically just bought ourselves a turn, right? I kind of need a coin 7. Like, this is really good against a bunch of 3/3s, right? We can coin out a 7. These heal for a ton and kill a bunch of 3/3s. But as of now, we don't really still know what his deal is. He hasn't played a secret yet. So a bunch of 3/3s is not a concern at the moment. This deck will be tier 1? Oh god, I hope so. That'd be cool. I don't even think I'd mind that so much because I think I want another Psychic Scream here if I can get it. Actually another Shadow Essence might just be good too. Yeah, let's just take that. That's fine. So if he plays wolves or doggies now, he only gets 3 doggies. That's not so bad. They don't hurt that much. We could coin a Shadow Essence, and our 5/5 would threaten the doggies pretty well. This, yeah, I don't know. This is probably more of like King Crush and stuff now. It looks like maybe. I'm not sure though. Oh my god, so many Shadow Essences. That's good. Doom Pact. Maybe. I don't know. Removal seems valuable, but we do have a lot of stuff already. I think I would have preferred... No, Lich King's probably our best bet. I think Lich King's our best option. 3 Shadow Essences. Nice. Guess I could have taken an Eternal... Did I have an Eternal Servitude offered up? That might... What? I'm incredibly scared now. I'm very scared. Cooper, I use Hearthstone Deck Tracker, it's called. Do you think Aviana's worth keeping? Not at the moment, no. She's one of those cards that could always be good, though. What is going to happen, guys? What is going to happen? And can I survive it? It feels like we should be able to just ride this out, but I don't know. Oh, we're going to burn a card if I do this, right? Well, if I get Lich King or Ysera, we are. If I get Obsidian Statue, I will not. Do I ever just spam the Doom Pact here? No, I might want to use Doom Pact because it's cool if we burn a card. I don't care. The Lich King card is arguably as good as any other card in our deck anyway, so it's fine. Is there like some kind of crazy combo incoming? Oh, maybe he has the thing where his hero power is going to do like a bajillion damage. Is that what is going to happen? Oh, well, this is a good result then. Is his hero power going to do a bunch of damage? Or like, oh, maybe if it's Stone Tusk Boar, he had to have them in hand right off the bat, right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is scary. I'm very scared. What is this? Freezing Trap? I don't know. That's totally fine. We're gonna kill whatever that is. Or not, because it's weird interactions. We're gonna die. Okay. I don't know, guys. Am I dead? Somebody tell me if I'm dead. He's gonna attempt to club you with slightly worse cards. That's his plan. Yeah, Automon Cube is that's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking there might be some cube stuff, where he cubes a bunch of dudes that double his hero power and he hits us for like a bajillion. That's what I was thinking of. Now, I don't know if that's actually what's going to happen. But that's how I was thinking about it. Let's just play it safe here and try to heal up and clear the board just in case. I don't know. We're at 24, 22, plus whatever you can muster from 8 mana in hand, I guess, or if that's... Well, that looks surprising. I didn't expect that to be part of his plan. That seems weird. I guess I'll take Obsidian Statue because it might be sneakier against his combo. Like if he's planning to land a bunch of minions and he has to push through this or something, it could maybe kill a minion. Plus the life gain just seems solid at the moment. I don't know. This might disrupt him somehow, as far as I know. But I don't know. This is really scary, guys. There's a lot of suspense. Did you miss people saying Holy Water? I probably missed it, but I don't think Holy Water is good for us. It's just a 4 damage removal spell for a lot of mana. I'd rather have the health off of Holy Fire than the card off of Holy Water. Because okay. Hounds into something else, maybe? More Spellstone. Okay. I guess. I don't know. Ugh. God. What horrible choices. I mean, miserable. Miserable choices. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm actually gonna take the Ozruk. Because I'm just scared. I just wanted the taunt to maybe disrupt his plan a little bit, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, yeah, of course the other guys had objectively better stats, but the taunt here might help me win the game. I don't know. I don't know. We're not killing him with an 8/8, so I'm just trying to figure this out like you guys are. It's you guys think it's clockwork. Some people are saying clockwork. that value, I know that 8 mana 5/5. It's really good. Whoa, we got a little baby subtrain happening here, guys. The honey mastiffs are perfect. They go every time. Thank you, Killer Kit and Shraffid0, guys, for the wonderful, generous, kind, beautiful subs. Appreciate it a ton. Man, I really don't want to put more honey mastiffs in this deck. I guess I could just Doom Pact. Like, who cares? We're gonna burn some cards, but there's nothing I can't afford to lose, right? Like, everything there I can afford to lose. So I could, like, Holy Nova first to get rid of those dudes, but that's just to save 2 cards. I don't really care. I mean, I guess I'll be kind of sad if all of our minions die, but I'm pretty chilled to do this. Both Divine Hymns, Spirit Lash, and Anoin. All of our life gain gone. That's probably the one thing we'll need. It's the life gain. So he only has 4 cards, guys.
Choose to keep this sub train rolling.
Hey, Clint K, dude, I love your reference, man. That's a beautiful reference. Oh, that's kind of scary because he can go long against us. There's no way he can do that combo with only 3 cards, right? There's 0 chance. There's no way he can do that combo with only 3 cards. That doesn't make any sense. There's no way. You can't get that many automatons, right? Can you, maybe? Automaton, Cube, Faceless, Deathwing. That's more. He only has 3. You named 4 cards, right? Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. With Holy Nova, I guess this is pretty good. Why not? I mean, I'd normally be scared of Rexar, but it took him so long to get it started. I think we'll be able to keep up and just fatigue him to death if there's still not some combo up there that I'm worried about.
Does automaton really matter at this point? What are you scared of?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. If he has, for instance, he killed like any play deads, so that's not a threat. So you'd have to like automaton cube. Oh no, it doesn't matter. You're right. There's a Rexar now. Oh, you're right. We don't have to worry about automaton. Yeah, of course. Rexar is irrelevant. Yeah, that's not a thing now. What is the deck then? What is the deck? Why do you him it? Maybe you him it to get to Rexar faster. I don't know. You're right, though. Automaton's no risk. That's a totally fine thing to see. Divine Shield, Poisonous, Battlecry, and Silence. Alright, that's a lot of garbage. Ysera. Got it. Sure, let's just... Why not? Really sad he silenced my Ysera, or my Malagus. We were gonna do a ton of damage. Did these upgrade yet? They're pretty good though. This will be fine. Let him win. No, we gotta take our wins so we can get him.
Delete your deck, Hunter. New tier 1. Get crafting, guys.
I think you're right, Yorkshire Lad. I think you're right. Let me say thank you to those subs again. I feel like I didn't give enough love. So Yorkshire Lad, thank you for the 200 bits. Clint K, thank you for the 10-month resub, man. That is absolutely bonkers. Like, I cannot believe that's a real thing. That doesn't seem like it should be a real number. But I appreciate it, sir. Oh, wow, guys. You never thought Ozrook was going to be good, did you? Little did you know. Anti-magic shell. I like it. So thank you for the 10 months. Killer Kit and Shraffid0. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Put us back up to 675 on the sub count, which is pretty awesome. So thank you. Enjoy your stuff, too. All them badges, all them emotes, all them fun times. 10 is a real number. Really? I thought it was an imaginary number. Alright, so we got a win here. I don't know how proud of this win we should be. But it's a win. Maybe he has like Crushing Walls into a 1-mana destroy the board to win the game. Ah. Maybe his plan is... I actually kind of see it. I kind of see it. I think I actually see it now. I know what his plan is. His plan is get Rexar ASAP. That's his plan. Get Rexar ASAP. Make zombies, really cool zombies. Play them alongside Houndmaster Shaw so they're strong and have the ability to attack. Give them Dire Frenzy to shuffle the strong zombies back into your deck. And then you just cycle all these incredible zombies as soon as you get a good zombies. I think that's what he's all about. Now, did it work? It didn't seem like it worked. But I think that's the idea. I like it. I think that's right. I think that's his plan. Happy birthday, Regis. Thanks, O-Gamer. My birthday's actually this month. It's only a couple weeks away. I'll let you guys know when it's my birthday. We'll celebrate somehow. We will celebrate. We'll do something fancy. Dire Frenzy will get destroyed by Hemet. No, it won't. Hemet destroys 3 or less, right? Hemet destroys 3 or less. So it should leave 4 attack cards alive. So that must be his plan. Like, Shaw survives, Dire Frenzy survives, Rexar survives. Just, I kind of like it. That's kind of neat. That makes me want to try it now. That makes me want to do it. Like, I'm like, okay. Oh, nice! Get wrecked, dude! Big spell, mage. Get out of here with your big spells. This is pretty good against water lilies.
Party.
Later. Mass Dispel, Shadow or Death. This seems pretty bad. This seems good. Like, this is good just because of the card cycle, I think. I might take this just for a water lily down the line somewhere. Birthday party. Well, that's up to you guys. I don't know about that, but I just mean we'll stream or something. I don't know what we'd actually do to celebrate. It'd be hard to celebrate on stream. Maybe I'll wear a hat or something. You need Barnes in here. Can't. He's wild format now. That's actually the point of the test here. We're seeing if it can still be good sans Barnes. Can you still make Big Priest relevant in this meta without Barnes? Did people give up on it too soon? Would it be a good idea to add a Dragon Soul to this deck? I think...
Delete your deck and prey on Rengisa's Hunter doesn't sound very consistent. Given it lost to Barnesless Big Priest.
that's the name of that's the actual official name of the deck. Delete your deck and prey on RNG's Hunter. Very easy to roll off the tongue, I would argue. Easily rolls off the tongue.
Aha.
I actually would have preferred Lich King here, I think, just to generate some more cards. Or even Ysera, whatever. One of the card generator dudes. So I think we're going to try again before we cast Eternal Servitude. Like, these are fine, of course, but these are better against defensive decks, right? Like, we would prefer this against Paladin or something. Well, this looks like a pretty darn good Mass Dispel turn, I gotta say. Pretty good Mass Dispel turn. I do not know what I want to kill here. He might polymorph this, but he doesn't have it yet. I don't think going face is relevant just yet. I do think eventually we'll want to kill him. But I don't know if it's yet. I think killing the minion's okay. That 0-7 on board's kind of cool. It's good for Psychic Scream later, maybe to shuffle in a Doomsayer, although you might actually get value out of Doomsayer again, so that might be scary, because he does have Blizzards and stuff. Doomsayer could cause us problems once more. If he polymorphs this, it sucks, but it's not like game ending yet. We can still do stuff with it. I mean, in other words, we'll have a sheep in the pool, but there won't be that many other minions in the pool disrupted. Why did that? Oh, the City Statue went off. That's good, I guess. That's one thing we were worried about. Lich King's good. We're gonna burn a card now, unfortunately, but as long as he doesn't polymorph this, I'm very happy. Don't polymorph Lich King. He didn't draw it, so we're okay. He didn't draw it, so we're okay. That is not a polymorph. Yeah, that's totally fine. It oh, yeah, even had a ping. Nice. The polymorph's in deck. That's good. So we can Eternal Servitude another Lich King here. That's a good burn as well. That's a good burn.
Aha!
And I think I'll play this too, just so he can't Meteor this or polymorph it. And it's not gonna. I don't think it'll die to Dragon's Fury ever. So this might be alive for a while. And I wanted the hand space as well, of course, because we had a ton of cards in hands. Army of the Dead, not good for us. Very, very bad, in fact. Very, very bad. Probably the worst possible option. Oh, well, hello there. I can't heal this. Is 8 relevant? 8's probably fine still. So let's Mass Dispel and see what we got. I think I'd prefer to save the Shadow Word Pain. Because these silences might not be good later. Oh man. Do I need to Spirit?
Aha!
I guess I can just Holy Nova. That's actually really good. I'll just Holy Nova. This is going to be useless later. I need to burn the card anyway. We're still going to burn a card regardless. Oh, God. All I wanted is, like, Frostmourne, Death Coil. We did get one Anti-Magic Shell, which is nice, but this Doom Pact and this Army of the Dead are just utter garbage. They are completely useless. Neither of these are relevant. Doom, we can't ping it. Doom Pact, it's just, it might be sort of good, I guess, technically against Dragoncaller Alana, but I don't want to burn 7 cards either, right? So, even that's a problem. I need to not burn a good thing. Burn Spirit Lash. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what we needed to burn. Perfect. I have 7 mana remaining here. After the Shadow Word Death. I don't want to keep burning cards, so I might just go ahead and use this Divine Hymn. I could go ahead and Spirit Lash, I guess, to damage my Lich King. 9 health is still a lot. And then I could heal it up later with a Divine Hymn if it takes additional AoE damage, so... I guess we'll Spirit Lash, that's fine. It's pretty wasted, right, but... Death in Decay is okay, that's damage at least. That has some utility. We're saving the pains, guys, for Water Ellies eventually. We're going to try to save the pains for Water Ellies. That's Death Coil. He was targeting the Lich King with it. If he has... The only way for him to kill this is a Voodoo Doll, right? Like, he might eventually get a Voodoo Doll that kills this. That's about it, though, I think. So you have 13 damage next turn. That's not something that's relevant to us. 13. I do sort of want to hit this and kill it. If I attack in, we go to 5. Heal back up with Divine Hymn, and maybe even play double Lich King. Is that too greedy? Probably. We might want to play an army of Free from Amber. I am going to go ahead and hit this just to get value out of Divine Hymn. I mean, putting him to 18, or putting him to 8 and all is cool, but we don't actually have a lethal anyway, so it doesn't actually help any. Well, actually, let's check and make sure we don't get, if we get Charged Devil Sword, that's going to put him down to 1. That would probably be worth it. So let's check and see what we get here. No Charged Devil Sword. Splitting Fester Root. Sleepy Dragon or Alexstrasza. I'm actually going to take this because I think it's more annoying for a... I think that's more annoying for a mage to deal with. And it might set up a lethal here, depending on what we get. Oh, yeah, that's really good with Fester Root. Nice. Hey, C-Strike. How's it going, dude? He's trying really hard to target that Lich King. I know, every turn he seems to want to target it with a spell. It's gotten us absurd amounts of value. Just ridiculous amounts of value. He's probably like, my life for a voodoo doll right now is all he's thinking about. Like, anything for a voodoo doll. Anything for a voodoo doll. You're not seriously considering Split? Yeah, I think it's the best. Because it's very annoying for mates to deal with outside of a polymorph, right? If he has a polymorph, like, sure, but he could polymorph any of our stuff. That's fine. But this is the kind of thing that, if it lingers, it's great for just additional damage. It's, you know, really good against Flame Strike, for instance. Like, he can't Flame Strike this. So he just set us up for lethal, which is really cool. This Lich King was freaking MVP, guys. This Lich King anti-magic shell was like the perfect counter to Big Spell Mage. Oh my god. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fester screws up your Eternal Servitude and Spellstone. It doesn't, though. What I'm saying is it's a great minion. Why would it screw it up more than Sleepy Dragon? That's what I'm getting at. It's like, it's actually better than Sleepy Dragon. Alexstrasza, debatable because she has 8 attack. But that's my point. Is like, I think it's better because all those 2/2s and stuff linger around. All those 1/1s are trying to end the game really quickly because we're in an end-game state. We've already used one Eternal Servitude anyways. There's only one left. Like, that's not even that relevant. So, ultimately, I think the Fester Root was great. Great. So Lich King, since it was only weak to Voodoo Doll, just won us the game. He never drew Voodoo Doll. And we win. Easy as that. I love it. I think you're great, Regis. Thanks, Doug McQuaid. I think you're great, too. I like Fester Root. He's a nice boy. Yeah, I thought it was good. That turn in particular was really good. Because it's just hard to deal with. Like, yes, he could have polymorphed it, but again, he could have polymorphed any of the minions we picked. And that would have been fine. Ugh. I definitely want, like, Spellstones, but right now my hand is utter garbage. Just miserable. But I am actually going to take the greedy line here, because we're going to need big stuff to win this game. It's bad against brawls, but we got to be able to outlast his hero power for a while. So lots of minions and just overwhelming the board over and over again is how I think we're going to accomplish that. But if our Shadow Essences aren't good and we don't get Shadow Essence, we're going to have a lot of trouble. Regis, I don't think you imagine getting a 1/1 off the Spellstone. So guys, the game, we had him down to, essentially based on the board, we had him down to like 3 health. The Fester Root, that turn, I wasn't worried about 8 turns from now. Oh my god, we drew another minion. The Fester Root, that turn was very difficult to deal with. We knew he couldn't answer the Lich King that turn. It was impossible. So if we got a Fester Root, and it was hard to deal with, so for instance, if you wanted to Meteor it, or Flame Strike it, or Blizzard, I mean, Blizzard would have kind of handled it a little bit, but essentially the Fester Root, that turn only, gave me a very, very good chance to leave the board in a state where I could do a ton of damage next turn. Like if he Flame Strike, for instance, we'd have a couple 2/2s left. And that would allow me to do 14 damage alongside Lich King instead of 0 if he had, for instance, Meteored a Sleepy Dragon, as opposed to Meteoring a Fester Root, right? Which of those is harder to deal with? Obviously, the Fester Root is very, very awkward. So the Fester Root played around more of his removal options than did any of the other options. It played around like half. It didn't play around all, but it played around like half, which means we had a good chance to set up for lethal the next turn. Did the Fester Root have diminishing returns throughout the course of the game? Of course. There's a lot of downsides, right? The 1/1s, for instance, become terrible against pings from Jaina. But we're trying to end the game there. We want to put the game in a spot where we're going to win immediately. And since Lich King gave us an option for a couple different things to give us damage, we had Death and Decay, Frostmourne, Anti-Magic Shell, which again, really good Fester Root, and what we ended up getting, although we didn't know that at the time. So essentially, this hand is so bad. Oh my god, Shadow Essence is almost dead. We put ourselves in the maximum position to win that game, okay? So that turn, that moment, because the game was so close to being over. And the longer it goes, the more we risk other variables, we risk voodoo dolls. There's so many extra layers of risk if you wait too long. So I just wanted to say, let's go for the best minion right now to end the game. Are there some downsides later? Maybe. But frankly, Sleepy Dragon's not that much better either. Like, it's just not that good. So, that's my take. If you disagree, that's fine. I'm glad you disagree. Like, I'm glad you're sharing it. That's cool. I don't think you're inherently wrong. I think,
Aha!
I think it's okay for us to disagree. We'll both live to fight another day. But it doesn't mean I was wrong either, right? I'm not saying, oh, you're wrong. I'm saying, well, I think maybe there's a good explanation for what I did, right? Too many people in life, not just in Hearthstone, but in life, sometimes, like, if people defend themselves, they assume you're saying, like, oh, he's saying I'm totally wrong. No, I'm just defending my logic. You might still think my logic is wrong. We can agree to disagree. That's fine. That's no problem. Oh my god. I do not want that. Not at all. Well, let's try to get a, crap. Guess we're giving this dude some Lich King cards. I mean, it might die. It might die. But it might wreck us too. Let's see. That Faceless was brutally good. If I'm him, I would actually trade... Oh my god. I was gonna say, I would actually trade in the Lich King to make sure that it gets some value in case it dies. But he's just a baller. He doesn't have to do that. Can I live if I Frostmourne and Spirit Lash? So, like, I Spirit Lash first, right? I heal for 5. I go up to 14. And then I attack into the Lich King to get it back. Or to kill it. After trading in my minion. I go down to 6, and Harrison Jones is still alive. So he would need 1 damage from hand to kill me. Unfortunately, he does run Blood Razor. So I don't think that's a realistic option. I think I have to give him another Lich King card. I guess I could do this again. We know what it's going to get us. What if I Divine him? That's actually about the same amount of health, so that doesn't really help either. Does Divine Hymning here at all help? No, because Harrison still threatens it, so let's just Hero Power then. I don't love him giving him so many, Suicide Statue didn't Scream. I don't wanna Scream yet. Like, I think we're gonna save it.
I'm gonna have to head off. What date is the birthday stream? I'll definitely tune in to say hi.
If we Scream, we just delay the Lich King problem, right? It comes back. I'd rather Scream a bunch of garbage. Like, yes, he had 2 somewhat bad minions, but Sonar Defender's also pretty good to get back in your deck. So, I don't really want to Scream yet. He doesn't have Blood Razor, you're right. He doesn't have Blood Razor, but he might have a weapon. We don't know if he has a weapon or not. Some kind of face damage, regardless. Well, that's a weapon, but not the one we were planning on. Okay. Lich King unfortunately lived, it looks like. We did remove some damage, though. That's really nice. So here we should... I think we'll be able to Frostmourne here, given the Divine Hymn. I think this will be fine. Actually, what is this at? We only have 1 really thing that's died, though, right? Frostmourne takes us to 6. We Divine Hymn back up to 12. He has 8 on board. Man, that's cutting it close. But with these, with the Obsidian Statues, I think we can do it. We could also just go... No, we can't Holy Nova and Frostmourne. That's too much mana. Alright, this is kind of a greedy line, but... I wanna swing hard when we swing. I wanna swing hard when we swing. We could still be dead to Lich King cards, right? Like Death Coil times 2? I don't think 1 does it. Oh, actually 1 does do it. Oh, crap. Definitely K doesn't do it. But Death Coil does do it. I might should have factored that in. Yeah. Gosh, dang it. Ah, I made a greedy lion and it punished us. High risk, high reward. That's exactly right, but it didn't work out. I forgot about Death Coil until it was already made. Until the decision was made, at least. How many subs right now? We're at 675 on the sub count. And thank you, Yorkshire Lad Man. See ya. Thanks for stopping by on the stream, as always. As always. Yeah, I went for the greedy line. But I'm still scared if we took it slow, my concern was, right, like the slower we take this game, and if we don't swing hard enough, then his hero power is eventually just going to overwhelm us, right? His hero power was going to get really good at killing our big stuff. Like, really, really good at killing our big stuff. But, who knows? Maybe we had more time. But if we'd gotten out of that turn, and we'd played another obsidian statue, or even a couple off of our, or just, I think we had like Eternal Servitude, so I don't know if we could have got a couple, but let's keep this for Shadow Essence, I guess, in case it's mage. I mean Tempo Mage. It's definitely mage. It's definitely mage. Usually Quest Warlock, we've tried 1,000 times. It never works. It never works. Never ever works. Can you try the Carlo Hunter the Toast main? It's pretty fun. I mean, honestly, like, Toast already did it. I don't get inspired to play super specific, notable decks like that. Like, if it's some really specific combo, like, yeah, I'll play pro decks, of course, a lot. If they do look like good decks that I think people are going to want to ladder with, and, like, if they aren't very clearly already covered and addressed and answered, like, I'm in other words, I think that everything that needs to have been talked about with that deck has probably been talked about, if that makes sense. I don't know. Any of these are probably fine. Well, not Holy Nova, but the rest. So anyway, like, I don't, you know, Toast played it a lot of people saw it. I don't feel like it needs exposure. If I feel like a deck flew under the radar, or if it's something that people are going to be able to ladder with very successfully all the time, in those cases, sometimes I'll do it, right? But if it didn't fly under the radar, I feel less like it's necessary. I don't want to step on Toast's toes or whatever there. If he did a good job, then I'm not needed, right? Man, I don't know, guys. These all suck. I really just wanted Shadow Essence. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm not feeling so good. I got a lot of phlegm right now in my throat. I can barely talk. Read chat. I am reading chat. Overall record of the deck so far, I think we're 1-2 so far. I only played 3 games, right? Oh, no, we're 2-2. 50-50 so far. Is that right? Yeah, we beat a Hunter and we beat the Big Mage. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The Hunter, I don't know if that really counted. That sort of felt like a freebie. That was definitely a bit of a freebie win. Why isn't Frostwolf jammed into every Pally deck? I think people prefer follow-ups that buff the other minions as opposed to go all in on one card. So, you know, that's a follow-up to a wide board, basically. And there are 2 ways to do that. You could follow up by investing into the Frostwolf all at once, or you could do what people do now, which is follow up by buffing the rest of the small dudes. And buffing the rest can sometimes split your resources across multiple bodies, which can be harder to deal with. Now, obviously, sometimes there are things like AoE that change that metric, but I just have, like, the worst hand. I'm going to hang tight and try to pop those secrets and use Psychic Scream next turn to shuffle some garbage into his deck, I think. But we really, really needed a Shadow Essence to kick this off, man. We're late. We're slow. I don't know if we're going to get the same crazy Lich King anti-magic shell answer that we got last time, right? That seems less likely. This is still pretty bad, honestly. If you look closely, like, these aren't great things to shuffle in. The Tar Creeper's good. The Keysmiths, though, could cause a lot of problems. Counterspells are very bad. Very problematic for us. I need a Holy Nova. Oh my god, I have 10 cards in hand. Ugh. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be greedy. We got the worst shadow visions. Those were tough. What are your thoughts on an odd Warlock deck? I don't think the upgrade to the hero power is relevant enough to make it worth it, right? Like, the not doing damage to yourself is just not that exciting. Ultimately, that's not the best hero power in my mind. Coining there to make room for the Lich King card so we don't overdraw. I kind of expect this to get polymorphed this time around. Or answered some way. Meteor is better, makes Eternal Servitude really good. Although we could just free from Amber still. Holy Nova finally! Hey, maybe we'll just play that instead. I'm cool with that. Can't quite do both. That's alright. So, what do we have to worry about? We have to worry about Dragoncaller Lana. We have Jaina. Is always a threat. A lot of AoE. He's just one Meteor, so that's one of his big high health total clears. Because, like, Flame Strike and Blizzard aren't actually that scary. And, Dragon's Fury can be, but most of our stuff has 8+ health. So even Dragon's Fury sometimes is a little iffy, I would argue. Actually, not a terrible Psychic Stream in some ways. Also, maybe not the worst Obsidian statue. That would give me the luxury of choosing what I want off this Eternal Servitude. Also, if I play Eternal Servitude now, I am going to have to use another card lest I overdraw. I guess I could just Death Coil a Tar Creeper. There's really nothing wrong with that. I could also just Death Coil my face. There's perhaps nothing wrong with that either.
Regis, what's your favorite food? Yeet.
Probably like Mexican, like tacos. Oh, Spellbinder. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I'm glad we got that instead of like Shadow or Death or something out of the way. Army of the Dead. Oh, just utter garbage. Absolutely useless. Unless somehow we get to a point where we have 3 minions left in the deck at the end of the game. That's the only way that's going to be good. Favorite food? Probably like tacos. I love Mexican food. I would eat tacos every day, probably. I'm super duper into tacos. Hey, Jor, how's it going? Hey, 7-foot fiend. How likely do you think the Rockets are to win the championship? I think they got a real shot, dude. I haven't watched a ton of games this year, but Harden's a monster. The team seemed... I mean, if you just take the win rate from the season, right? They are top, so... I think it's a definite non-zero chance to take it all. Warriors seem more susceptible this year to me than ever. The Cavs are obviously just riding LeBron, and I don't think LeBron can pull out an entire finals performance like that and be an actual good team. So, yeah, I think the Rockets have a legitimate chance at making a run for it. We need a Psychic Stream for Alana, but I can use one of them on this stuff and just give him some bad draws, I guess. Oh, actually, we have a good answer to Alana with Shadow Reaper Anduin. I'm not used to that. That's really cool. Never mind, we don't need Psychic Stream for Alana. We just save the Anduin for any kind of Alana play. But thank you for the 100 bits, Ducknado. And Rage Pig 411. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, sir. I am so far behind on chat. Oh my god. How do we know? I mean, how do I catch up? Like, this is crazy. Jaina, okay. Jaina's a bit of a problem. Where are my pains at, man? Normally you don't want Shadowed Pain that much, but I could use one right now. Yeah, I need resources. I need stuff. I need cards, so let's do it. I maybe should have taken a different one to make my Spellstone better, but I want Lich King cards, although we just keep getting garbage. Where are the Frostmournes of the world? Where are the Frostmournes of the world? What's a man gotta do to find a Frostmourne in this town? He just voodoo dolled. Does he have polymorphs in hand? Maybe not. Let's try to get this out sooner rather than later in the polymorphs. In the world of polymorphs. Let's see. Spellstone. How many different minions have I had die? This will only be my second one, right? Only my second one. Hey, Bunny99XD, thank you for subbing as well, alongside Rage Pig. We had 2 animal subs there, the pig and the bunny. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it a ton. Enjoy your sub badges, enjoy your emotes, all that fun stuff as always. That was a good little heal. We got a lot of value out of this guy, actually, right? He killed some minions, Ooh, Shattered Pain denying the card draw honestly seems just about as good as, yeah, let's just Holy Fire, Shattered Pain, and heal face. Well, I don't even need to heal face. Is there a better option? I need to get a Ysera in the pool still, right? It's fine. Let's just clear. I think he's going to have an awkward turn here, which could force out an early Alana, although he's only played 2 spells that are more than 5 mana, so that's easy. Can deal with that, no problem. This might be a decent Spellstone turn, honestly, even though it's not like a full... Oh, let's Shadow Essence instead. That's also really good. It's kind of bad against Flame Strike Ping. We got a Obsidian Statue again. Ugh. Were people like asking for my favorite food for like hours? What was this all about, guys? I didn't quite see. I didn't know. Finally hit the polymorph. That sucks. Did I get a free from Amber card? I just picked Lich King again, right? One more spell to upgrade. Okay, so this is gonna kind of pay for itself. This dies to Meteor, of course. But it's still the best option, even though we don't have a spell at the moment that activates it or anything. I think it's still our best bet. We do have a Holy Nova in the deck somewhere, so... Can we outvalue this dude, though? I don't know, it seems hard, because the hero power is just going to get so much value. So much freaking value. Ghost Face? Must be a Meteor incoming. Doom Pact? Oh, man. Apple Bomb and Flame Strike. Okay. Alright. I think I can dig that. I think Hero Power Pass here is fine. We don't need to hurry. We could mass Dispel. It does accelerate our fatigue count a little bit, though. I don't think we're in any sort of hurry. There's going to be a lot of turns where he just doesn't have anything proactive to do at all. So, I want to save this for... I would vastly prefer to save this for Water LEs or like maybe another Acolyte of Pain, for instance. And I think we can do this now. We might get a sheep. Nope, no. Oh, we did get a sheep, yeah. But 3 great dudes, so I'm chill either way. Death Grip. Wow, Death Grip could be really good if we get Alana. We have actually played a few big spells already. Looks like Meteor Ping here to me. Oh, Dragon's Fury instead. Okay. The other Meteors in deck. We know he's lost 1 Flame Strike to the burn. Double Dragon's Fury. Oh, that's a good clear, but he didn't get a ping, importantly. So I like that. We're definitely going to Death Grip here, because he might run out of minions soon if I don't. So let's see what we get. Sick. Sick. I love it. Sure. I mean, I don't want to cycle, though. And I don't want to... Oh, I can just Doom Pact. That's good. Just burn a card. Really sucks we didn't get something good. He might go for Alana now that he's played double Dragon's Fury. He might think, oh, okay, I've got a lot of dragons coming out now. Okay. Time for Anduin. This is good. I don't think we need to address the Alana right away. I mean, I can ping it once, but I don't think it needs to die. Okay. What's the name of this deck? This is a Big Priest. We're trying Big Priest in the Witchwood era. It's not terrible so far, I think. I think it's okay. Hey, Willie750. Hey, Jack Jet. Hey, Encountered Death. Hey, Pig Potty. Bunny, thanks for the Holy Broad spam, dude. That's looking awful good. Okay. I can just Death and Pain here, I guess. It's good to get a couple spells out. Oh, crap. Am I going to play stuff? I didn't even think about it. I forgot. I totally forgot ping was an option now. I missed the ping, guys. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. We didn't have enough
8
mana.
months.
Ooh,
Can I
saved
get
it.
some green Regis?
Saved it. Hey, Random Villain. Sure, dude. Just for you. Thanks for the 8 months, Random Villain. That's a long time. Appreciate the support, good sir.
It's not easy.
Easy. Being green. Oh, it's not. You sing it. Sing it,
Having
Kermit.
to spend each day
The color of the leaves. Why is everybody saying misplay now he has a free ping? What are you guys talking about? We have to give him a free ping eventually. All kinds of times. What's the green all about? Oh, it's just for fun. Just something we do for goofs. Okay. I guess we'll just slam Obsidian Statue. I'd like to be able to ping pretty consistently, but... We have so much value. I think we're going to be able to outlast here. I don't know. We just have so much value still in the deck. You hit a lot of... You got a free Water Ellie. Oh. Oh, sure, yeah. That makes sense. Did he actually get a free Water Ellie out of it? We did it, guys! I was right. We got a, we gotta outvalue him, and we did it. The Alana turn was a big swing. Apparently I goofed by pinging it. It does make sense. I kind of forgot about it. What's your favorite band? Do you like metal music? I don't really listen to much music, to be honest, Jor. I just don't have time, dude. I'm creating stuff all the time. I don't get as much time to consume as I do. So I gave him a Water Ellie instead of a 3-3 that we would have Shadowward Pained regardless. I technically a misplay because we lost 2 face damage, but in the scheme of things, it's kind of a wash. We would have ended up Shadowward Painting it regardless, right? The same difference. Although, 2 face damage doesn't matter, so it was wrong. It was absolutely wrong. Will you ever return to Hadronox Druid? Probably some point, yeah, I think so. I think so. So guys, we're actually 3-2 so far. 3-2. Hey, Calabuso, man. Thanks for the 1,000 freaking bits. That's nice. Looking good with that hydrologist cheer mote, too. She's so cute, dude. The bubbles and everything. I love that cheer mote. That is a great freaking cheer mote. So thank you, Calabuso. You're always so nice. And I don't know if you knew this, Calabuso, but based on your PayPals in the past, I may have mentioned this before. I don't remember. But we actually have the same real-life first name. Spelled the same way in everything. I've noticed in PayPal before when you've donated. We have the exact same first name. So as Dark Zero says, what if Regis Kilman is not the name? It's not. Regis isn't my real name. Isn't Shadow Essence in this matchup a keep? Did I mulligan a Shadow Essence? I think it's always a keep. Did I mulligan a Shadow Essence away? Seriously? Did I really? Calabuso, don't you rat me out, buddy. Don't you do it, Calabuso. Don't even think about it. I think I should have kept Shadow Essence if I had it in the mulligan. I didn't notice if I did, but yeah, I think that's a keep. I really want Shadow or Death, though, actually, is my biggest concern. So maybe I was thinking mulligan for Shadow or Death always. Because I need an answer to Spiteful Summoner, right? Shadow or Death is a huge problem. A major issue. So maybe if I did do it, that might have been my subconscious reasoning. But I still think Shadow Essence is a good keep. It's our secret name. Yeah, guys, it's just Callie. His real name is Callie Busso. Our first name is Callie. My first name is not actually that much of a secret or hidden, guys. Honestly, it's kind of easy to get if you look in the right places. If you know where to look. Oh my god. So, Shadow or Death helped a lot. Oh, we're dead. Oh my god, we still didn't get a Shadow or Death. Seriously? Oh, I'm gonna get to Anduin before I get to Shadow or Death, as long as I can live long enough, but living long enough is gonna be the problem. Don't second Spiteful me, dude. Don't do it. Actually, I'm gonna second stream anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll actually live long enough. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. 6 health is plenty. I've won harder games with less health before. We're gonna be fine. Holy Fire is gonna clear whatever he plays this turn. Unless it's Leroy, and then we're dead. Leroy would definitely be a bit of a problem. If he goes wide, we Spirit Lash. If he goes tall, we Holy Fire. We're gonna stabilize, guys. I believe. I absolutely believe we're going to stabilize now. Psychic Stream for the win. It's always Tyrantus, and it really always is. That's absolutely right. I remember being something really boring like Chris. No, it's Thomas. That's why we do Thomas the Tank Engine.
Regis Kilbin isn't the name. Everything I know is a lie. Not like this.
I love that she says not like this. Like she knows the emotes. That's great. Not like this. Alright, Free from Amber I think will be pretty clutch here. Ooh, did I have anything die yet? No, I gotta go Free from Amber.
Aha.
It needs to be taunt though, or I'm at risk of dying again. Oh no, it's not a taunt. Crap. I could be dead if he drew Leroy in the meantime. Don't draw Leroy, dude. Be a pal. Spellbreaker I can deal with, that's fine. It's actually totally fine for Holy Nova Spirit Lash, so. That doesn't matter at all. I was only going to hit face anyway. Yep, this will be good. That was wild! It was indeed pretty darn wild, dude. Your board is dead. Alright, so we're kind of running out of answers to wide boards. I can deal with tall stuff pretty easily, because we have Anduin and Shadow or Death. So, we'll actually probably just suicide this to take the trade, just to Servitude it, right? Maybe we just play Ysera instead. Ysera's pretty good.
Regis. Yeah, I love your YouTube videos, and when I have time, I like to chill watching you playing. Keep the good work. Dia, also I wanted to ask you if you participated in the React channel videos. Because there is one guy that seems like you.
Thanks, Kazakel, dude. I appreciate the $1 donation and the kind words. I'm glad the videos are enjoyable for you, dude. That's always really nice to hear. I do not even really know. I mean, I kind of know what, like, React videos are, but if that's a specific channel, I don't know of it. So, no, I definitely do not participate in that. Really? Okay.
Looking forward to you challenging Crib and Toast for subscribers, dude. Always a great stream. Keep playing the fun decks.
We got a oh, I should have just killed, shoot. I should have just killed Kelseth with my ping. It's the same amount of health, and I left a minion on board, so. That's a goof. That's a goof. Playing too fast. I got excited because I knew we had an answer to Tyrantus. And what is the deal? Second Tyrantus. Give me a break. GF Dogman, thank you for the 500 bits. Good sir. That's a lot. And, yeah, maybe someday we'll get up there. I don't know. I'm incredibly happy with how many YouTube subs we have now. We're over 40K on our way to 50K. Like, subs are still going up pretty quickly right now, so we're gonna hit 50K before too long, next few months probably. All of which is awesome. Super awesome. Major regrets, guys. Ysera's dead because of my misplay. Major regrets. I tell you what, I don't know, guys. I'm losing my touch lately. But I think we're gonna be totally fine now. We've killed his 2 biggest turns. Well, actually, we only killed 1 Spiteful Summoner, haven't we? Because that's the shuffled one that came back. I think this will make him mad. What do you guys think? Let's see what we get. I might end up pinging still, but I don't know yet. Actually, let's go ahead and play the Laughing Sister. That's better. That's 3 Tyrantuses we've had this game. 3. 50K subs! Yeah, I know, right? YouTube's crazy. But thanks again, guys. Calabuso, GF Dog, Kazakel, and Random Villain, man, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Random Villain's 100 bits there, I didn't catch right away. Appreciate it. That puts us over, well, almost 3,000 bits for the stream. We'll call it 3,000, though. Hey, Rita's getting some packs with my kiddo. Yeah, definitely, man. Holy Broad. Holy Broad, can you please bless the packs of Tyrannosaurus Rex's kiddo? I bet he's like Stega Kid or Tricera Kid instead of Tyrannosaurus Rex. So help the Pterodactyl Kid and give him some nice new beautiful legendaries, Holy Broad. Let's go ahead and do this before... If we had 4 yet... We had a Doctor, a Ysera... Is that it? Is that all that's died right now? Is a Doctor and a Ysera? Maybe we just play this guy and call it a day. We have plenty of health, so we can be a little... We can be a little greedy. Just to make this better. The mini T-Rex! Yeah, there you go. It's just Sarah. Sarah Tops. He has 3 twin daughters, all named Sarah, and their last name are Tops. They're the Triceratops. Oh, that's beautiful. Was there feral gibbers? Might be some gibbers around. Oh, whoa, I muted myself on my keyboard string. Whoa. Or a string. That's not usually the word you use. Cable. The cable hit my mute button, guys. I'm sorry. That's pretty funny. I gotta watch out for that in the future. That's gonna be hard to notice sometimes. Okay. Now, how many minions have I had die here? Guys. I think I've only had 3 die, right? If I only had the keyboard string, I think I've only had 3 die. So I think I need to kill these first, or at least one of these first. Is that right? I need to kill one of these. Deranged Doctor, Ysera, and an Obsidian Statue, right? So this will make 4, I think. Yeah, that's what I expected. Okay. That works. How often are you in the sub-Discord? I'm in there every day. I read everything you guys post. I don't always comment, but I see absolutely everything in the sub-Discord. Always. Of course, yeah. That's... that's always the thing. Wow. Talk about a swing turn. Good lord. Oh, he already has... Okay. Well, that's not so bad. That doesn't seem so bad. I guess we just kill what we can here. We probably need to kill Ysera, because she's pretty scary. She's pretty scary. I don't know. Honestly, none of this matters. We're so far ahead, and he just doesn't have any board clears. Mind control.
Aha!
Keyboard string again.
Oh my god, you're right! It is the keyboard string again! What on earth? How does this never happen until today? I gotta move my stream deck farther away. What on earth? That's never happened until today. You know, it's so unusual. What a strange... What a strange... It's like the corner of the keyboard string has ruined everything. Keyboard string, come on, man. Regis versus the keyboard string battle of the century. Yeah, it could have been Hans. We should have just went Hans. Crazy. What a great missed opportunity, guys. Man, this is honestly a weirdly efficient turn he just made. I guess I'm gonna kill the... I mean, let's actually take our shot and see in case it kills the 12 health. That'd be pretty good. Otherwise, we can just kill it. Okay. This doesn't actually do anything, but we can, I guess, just... Oh, I can't even make space. Let's just play this. And, ping again. I don't know. He's got a lot of work to do. He's still got a lot of work to do. Okay. Alright. That's fine, too. He's making a surprising go of it. Like, right? He keeps reloading the board in interesting ways. But it's just like looking at our hand, we kind of know it's still just he's doomed. If we just, you know, Emerald Spellstone, or I mean, Diamond Spellstone alone is going to seal his fate. He may not realize it yet, but. Speaking of that, do we actually have a lethal here? We have 11, 14. I need to ping 2 times, is that right? 11, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, so we can do that. Cool, GG, guys. That was fun. You know we're winning a lot of games, right, guys? Like, I don't know if people know this right now, but we are actually at 4-2 at the moment, or a 66% win rate, which is really rather solid. It turns out Witchwood Big Priest isn't too bad after all. How many Witchwood cards are we even running, though, now that I think about it? We're running Divine Hymn. No, that wasn't an awkward pause. We're running Divine Hymn. That's it. That's the only thing we're running from the Witchwood. Divine Hymn. No other Witchwood card. Man, that is sad. No really big threats from the Witchwood that were interesting, huh? Boy, oh boy. That's interesting. Hey, Scooter Man, thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I give him props for 2. I'm glad he played it out. Good for him, absolutely. Absolutely glad he played it out. I respect it hard. Yeah, he even got all those Cyranticism. He still managed to stabilize. If you remember, he had us like down to 5 health the turn we Psychic Screamed, and, or I think it was 6 health, and we stabilized. Like, that was kind of cool. I'm really proud of us. Or the deck, I should say. I actually played like garbage, like I have all day. And frankly, like I have all week. I have not been playing good Hearthstone this week. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm distracted or what, but despite me, the deck is still succeeding. That's a good sign. Oh, whoa. How hard do I need to respect this? I don't know. Could have saved it for coin Holy Nova, but I'm a little scared of that for some reason. I think we need to save our pain for a Violet Teacher. Yes, perfect. Nailed it. Nailed it. And we even have a Holy Fire for the next one. Cool. So we spent 1 on the Wild, 1 on the Teacher. If we get another one, we've even got an answer there. Shadow Essence would be nice. Nourish, I think we can live with. Okay. Easy. What do you think of Spell Hunter? It looks fine. Looks fine. You're becoming a real streamer, Regis. That's why you're playing worse. Well, I do get more distracted by chat lately, honestly. Even though it seems like I don't keep up as well. You guys always have me thinking. That's not your fault. That's my fault. But I just always pondering the mysteries of Twitch chat. I heard earlier that if top tier decks had a 54% win rate, the game would be too grindy. What do you think? Well, it's always like kind of just depends on who's playing it and when and stuff, right? Since I can coin out an Obsidian statue next turn, I think I'm going to do this instead of coining out the Anduin. I thought maybe coining out an Anduin made sense. We might also just like Holy Nova next turn. Like Holy Nova plus Spirit Lash if he buffs these up or something, right? I don't know what to expect, so. Cenarius is not something you see every day these days, but. Is anybody else getting crazy artifacting on the top of the screen? Does it look like a bunch of white squiggly lines going everywhere? Is it a bunch of squiggly white lines drawing themselves all over the screen? Is that what it is? No, that's me. I'm just kidding. I'm doing that. I don't see what you're seeing. I don't know. Chat has not seemingly reported that. Could be something on your end. I'm not sure. Ooh, Psychic Scream would be good against that sort of board. If only I had one. We'll just play it, dude, and hang out. I don't really care. I'm a little worried about Savage Roar type stuff eventually, so we do need to be somewhat respectful of these things. But hopefully this will eat up the first row and we can just Holy Nova the second row down, right? I'm gonna try to draw the map, or the gonna trace over the map, guys. Such a good drawing, guys. Look. You probably couldn't even tell that anything's happening. It looks so real. Gosh, look at that. I could be an artist. Could be an absolute artist. Tried Big Priest too. Wasn't that bad. Still, you can try Vivid Nightmare. We talked about Vivid Nightmare, but it didn't seemingly make the cut yet. But that might be one more Witchwood card that could fit. Yeah. We need a Papa Regis emote to spam when you make super corny dad jokes. I'll have to ask Papa Regis if I can use his image. He's probably watching right now. He could tell us. He'll say, sure, why not? Get that Violet Teacher. Or maybe even this would be better. I'm not sure. They'd both be fine. I don't have a great way to deal with a teacher, but I can definitely just Holy Nova. I guess we could Mass Dispel too. This seems like it could be good later, as well as the problem with Mass Dispel. But We're eventually going to find a Psychic Scream and not have to worry about it anyway, or a Shadow Vision Psychic Scream. And we still do have like Holy Nova Spirit Lash, so we can still deal with a lot of board states if he reloads or whatever. Here I think we'll just play, yeah, maybe just Anduin's fine. I don't know how big his deck gets or how big his minions get. Do we need to think about, like, a bunch of 5/5s, for instance, for Anduin? Is that a concern? Or are we better off just hero powering here? I mean, just playing it now and getting it established for the hero power, I should say. Man, we killed our Shadow Essences. We drew every minion already. That sort of sucks. Hey, Maple Syrup, how's it going, man? Do you think a good fix for Called Arms would be to recruit 2 minions that cost 2 or less? Instead of 3 minions? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe 3 that cost 1 or less? There's a couple different ways. I need to do a video on it, but I haven't done it yet. I'll probably eventually do a video on it. I don't know. This might be something we end up regretting, guys. I'm a little nervous. But I just can't imagine his board gets that big, ever. I don't think it's going to be 5/5s. I think it's only going to be little 3-attack dudes and stuff. So in other words, we should never need Anduin again. It's going to be, you know, his whole deal is, of course, Violet Teachers and, like, Wisps. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Psychic Scream, please, God. One time off the top. Please. We might actually lose to this now. We might actually lose to this garbage. Well, no, we'll just Spirit Lash Holy Nova. This is completely fine. I take it back. I take it back. That's 7 mana, so I actually do have enough to ping here. I take it back. This is fine. This is totally fine. How many times can he reload? I don't know. Maybe a lot. That's both Soul of the Forest, both Violet Teachers, 1 Whispering Woods. What can be left? I need a Psychic Scream still, though. Actually, if you look at our deck, it's basically all of the cards that I want. Eternal Servitudes. Shadow Essences are dead, so those don't matter. Diamond Spellstones are going to be impossible to activate now because we don't have enough spells left. Psychic Screams, Free from Ambers. There's almost no bad cards left. Okay. I'm still scared we could die to, like, a Whispering Woods turn that we don't have an answer to. Death and Decay would have been nice here. Sadly, no such luck.
Aha!
Because, like, Savage Roar and stuff is still really scary if that comes. That's pretty good. I needed a Servitude now. Obliterate, not very helpful. Well, we could Obliterate Harrison. That might be a good Obliterate target. Kind of a mid-rangey target. Doesn't hurt us too much, but still takes quite a bit of damage off the board. And then we just Free from Amber. I'm cool with that. I guess we can Free from Amber first. I don't know if that ever changes our plan, but it could. Less good with Spellstone, but just a great minion to have. Great minion. Anti-Magic Shell's cool with some stuff we have. That'll work. We have Life Gain, we have Pings, but no AoE right now. We need those Psychic Screams.
Aha!
Swipe Hero Power Trade. Swipe Trade. Swipe Oaken Summons, just for armor, and Spellstone, sure.
Aha!
That's fine. So what has died? We've only had a... Oh no, we've had Lich King and a Obsidian Statue. Here we'll take... I actually might just take the Servitude here to keep the threat going. Let's see. Well, actually, it's not guaranteed, is it? We have Shadow Vision, Spirit Light. We have 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have all spells, so it's not guaranteed. I don't think we should do that, though. Let's play this to get our health total back up a little bit. Could also just Holy Fire to do that, but this, of course, is also a threat. And he's just addressed 2 straight threats. Can he address a 3rd threat? I don't know. And then maybe we just play Spellstone after that, plus Divine Hymn. And then we're just stabilized. Like, he's going to run out of the ability to deal with threats. Death into Psychic Scream, I mean, not actually that great. Because we don't want to give him a statue. Saw some of your YouTube comments, says Gremlin for the win. Good stuff, very professional. Well, thank you, Gremlin, dude. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Have you ever tried Grand Archivist? It kind of makes sense. There are some backfires, though, right? Because there's a lot of spells that we don't necessarily want to cast. You know, Spirit Lash right now would be super duper good. So I'm going to actually try to get that. That'll work. I like Spirit Lash a lot here. It just, you know, addresses the board quite a bit, so... Oh, cool. Easy. Nice. So guys, I actually have to go real... I'm going to play, I guess, not another game of this deck, but by the way, we are now 5-2, 71% with Big Priest. And there you go, guys. We actually won a lot of games. It turns out in a value deck environment and control deck land, the Spellstone for Priest is really, really good. And summoning a ton of giant dudes is really, really scary. And we could go toe-to-toe with a lot of different control decks there. And we won a lot of games. So that was a little frightening. I don't actually want Big Priest to come back. Although I have to say, without Barnes, it does feel considerably less overtuned and less oppressive, and like it's less of a free win, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all. That said, of course, if you guys have thoughts, comments, recommendations, leave those all in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.